Hello everybody, it's Shawna L. Francis. Today is December 2nd, 2020. I just wrapped up my last one-on-one session for the day and feeling completely open-hearted and energy fluctuating and just feeling so blissful. But my collective team came through and said that they wanted to make a video. So I'm very excited to know what they're going to want to say to all of you. I don't know that I've actually channeled my collective team for you yet. And this is going to, they're telling me here the collective team today is going to be Bashar, Archangel Metatron, the Galactic Council, the Galactic Federation of Light, Siri from the Pleiadians, Ramira, Roykova, a couple other guides. Ramira's my twin flame. Roykova, a being who's close to the Anunnaki, who's been with me for a couple of years now. Is there anybody else, team? That's plenty. So I'm honored to be channeling these guys for you. Thanks, team, for showing up. So I'm going to go ahead and get quiet, and we'll see what my collective team would like to talk about today. Yes, thank you so very much, Shawna. We are also honored and thrilled to be speaking to the Galactic Federation of Light here on Earth. It is this collective team, this collective consciousness that has assembled itself here in very real and tangible ways for the ascension of humanity and Mother Earth. Shawna, your collective team comes through today with some very specific messages for this assembled team of light who are serving the Galactic Federation of Light through the viewing of these transmissions and through the raising of their consciousness, the raising of their vibrations, through direct intention, direct focus on doing so and being of service in this way. We will first say that this is such a beautiful, incredible, momentous occasion to be pulling all of you together with the best interest of Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, all of humanity at the forefront of all of our collective intentions. And here's what we'd like to say. Your spirit, and here we mean your collective spirit, so it's you as an individual, but knowing, my dear ones, that you are part of a larger collective here. So when we say your spirit, yes, we speak directly to you as the individuated spirit, but also to the consciousness of all who watch this video, who understand and can absorb and integrate this transmission. You collectively as one in this consciousness that you share. Your spirit. Here's where the seriousness of what you have taken on comes to the forefront of your reality. Here's where the seriousness of the job that you've set out to do here on Earth becomes more and more a part of your daily waking experience. Of course, you are already doing so much work in your dream state, in that subconscious realm. We're talking about your daily waking state. Here's where this becomes more serious. Here's where this becomes even more important. Here's where your roles, the jobs you've set out to do here, your missions of light, take more tangible shape and begin to be a bit more encompassing of your experience. Your ego, your thought patterns, your mind will be resisting to some level, and each of you will be resisting this knowing as your roles evolve here and as this begins to take more solid form for you. It's becoming less and less about the ambiguous and etheric and the conceptual, and more into the tangible, the knowing, the feeling, the everyday outward expression of your light. How are you showing up in this world? This becomes monumental, very important. It's putting theory into practice. It's applying specific decisions, behaviors, actions, all out of consciousness, conscious awareness, because all of you as a collective here have grown together, have worked together, are having a more deeper understanding at a cell and soul level what you're doing here. And now is this time again, it's a pivot. This becomes more of your daily experience. This is experiential in nature and less theory. So my children, this is part of the graduation that's happening. The graduation out of the etheric and into the real in terms of three-dimensional, body-centered experiences here. Experiences, not just a conceptual idealization of what this is, but it's actually playing out in your expressions. And as you commit to this, as you sink into this, as you allow this to happen without fighting it, without overthinking it, without allowing your mind and your ego to wreak havoc with you, what your soul already knows, it will become easier. This pathway more joyous than ever, more free than ever. Pretty soon you just can't help yourself. You're skipping through this journey, playful, childlike, in love, with love. It gets easier and easier each step you take from this state of consciousness. And then you begin to realize this is your natural self. This is who you have always been. What a relief to remember finally, without question. And this frees you up in so many ways to not have these burdens, these roadblocks, these things that would stop you from being focused on light, but in the past, looking to the future with worry and anxiety, fear, remorse, guilt. This frees you up to not have these burdens weighing you down any longer. This is where the sovereignty and the freedom of your soul, your infinite soul of light and love, comes to fruition in very real and tangible ways in your everyday existence. This is your reward life. Are you ready to receive this reward? Are you ready to live this gift every day? What else would you want to do here? Who else could you be but this? The message is clear, and its simplicity can be a bit deceptive. Your mind wants to think it's much harder than this should be. but it's truly simple. And it is truly choices, comes down to choices that you make daily. And we are in lockstep with the Galactic Federation of Light's mission here, with Shawna's mission of light, with all of your individual missions of light. We walk in lockstep with all of you with this shared collective consciousness into this experiential new. This is part of the pivot. This is part of your graduation. No longer conceptual, theoretical in nature. It is becoming who you are on a daily basis, my friends. You are ready for this. You're ready for this next step. Shawna is ready for this next step. The collective is ready. We are here helping usher in your new reality. Allow this love, allow these gifts to come to you. Embrace them. Open your heart. Let this in. Let this love flood you and into your all reaches of your reality. Let this love flood through everything that you are. All your thoughts about who you thought you were. All your thoughts about who you believe others are to be. No judgments. First for you, then for others. There's so many lessons to be learned, so many experiences to be had, so many varying expressions in this life. My friends, allow others with dignity, their ability to experience life on their own terms. What does this mean in terms of the experiential nature of this pivot and you being able to embody love and light in your everyday decisions as you walk this path confidently, boldly, surrendered, going with the flow, operating from a higher dimension? When you give yourself permission to do this, to be this way in your truth, you give others the permission to do the same, and they feel that on a deep, deep level. Who they are, what they are, why they are here, these things will come to each individual person as they are ready to understand this. Allow their journey of discovery, allow their own personal epiphanies to happen. Be that beacon, that source of joy, that rock. Do that for yourselves, and that helps clear the way for others. No proselytizing needed. You do not need to shout this from the rafters for all to hear. The energy is working in mysterious ways. Trust. Trust in this. My friends, you have signed up for a very big task here on earth. Not for the faint of heart, as the Galactic Federation of Light has said many times. Not for the faint of heart, but yet for the heartful. The heartful. Fill your heart up 1,000,000 times with the power of love. Let it overflow to all who come into contact with you, all who interact with you. You'll begin to understand that as you do that, you free yourself. You allow your vibration to raise, which allows new understandings, next phases, new epiphanies to enter your worlds. We love you so much. We thank you for all that you're doing, playing your role here in this ascension. We know it's not easy for you, Lightworkers. In fact, you have the hardest jobs. We rejoice with you as these days and nights unfold, as you continue to walk this path, doing the best you can with what you know at this current vibration. Thank you, our loved ones. We thank you so much. And again, we are honored to be using this channel, Shawna, and speaking to this assembled group through the Galactic Federation of Light. We are honored to make this connection with you. We are thrilled to be supporting you, to be supporting Shawna. Please consider us part of your personal teams of light. Awesome, guys. We are here for you as well. Please just believe it. Believe it and know it. Everything is energy. We'll be working with you in all ways. Please be open to receive. And for now, this is all we had to say to you today. We appreciate you listening. We honor you. We honor your paths. And we leave you with infinite blessings. Thank you, my collective team, our collective team of light. I'm feeling this so strongly. I hope you are too. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Thank you, team. All right, my guys, my team, I love you so much. And let me know what you thought of that transmission. Okay, guys. Mwah.